Hi everyone, KSLA First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle here. Big Arctic blast still will be rolling into the Arklatex on Thursday, and it is going to bring in a stretch of very cold weather which will carry over into the Christmas weekend. Let's talk about how many hours we are going to be below freezing across the Arklatex from Thursday through perhaps Sunday in some areas. Northern parts of the Arklatex will be below 32 the longest, anywhere from 60 to 72 hours. This includes locations along and around the I-30 corridor and points to the north. To the south, not quite as long below freezing, but still, Marshall, Shreveport, Minden to Homer, Arcadia, point southward, anywhere from about 36 to 48 hour stretch where temperatures will be below 32 degrees. How does that compare to February of 2021? Well, not really close. Back then, we ranged anywhere from 110 to 115 hours below freezing across the Arklatex, so it will not be quite that extreme. But nonetheless, this is going to be a sharp temperature drop on the way. Wind chill advisories are in effect starting noon on Thursday for the northern parts of the Arklatex and then expanding to cover the rest of the area through noon on Friday. Those feels like temperatures, or the wind chill, which is a combination of the cold temperatures and the wind blowing in your face, those numbers are going to be dropping as low as -5 to -15. We'll see the peak of those lowest wind chills coming in with the coldest temperatures heading into your Friday morning. So get ready, it is on the way. Hopefully you've made your cold weather preps, particularly in regards to the plumbing. You'll need to, if you haven't, cover up the outdoor faucets. Make sure things like your pool pumps, your sprinkler systems, winterized, any sort of exposed pipes are wrapped and insulated for the coming cold, and we'll probably need to drip the faucets as well, even in the house, just to be on the safe side. All right, let's track it all out for you here with FutureTrack. No issues through this evening. Temperatures will be settling back into the low to mid 40s after the sun goes down, and that's kind of where we'll remain through tomorrow morning. You'll step out onto your Thursday. Yes, there'll be a chill in the air, but you may be asking, well, this ain't too bad. Well, right, and that's because the colder air is not going to start pushing in until later into the morning and through the afternoon hours. We'll march you forward here towards the noon hour. Temperatures are already dropping around the I-30 corridor, probably below freezing at that point. Mount Pleasant to DeQueen, about to drop very steeply in Texarkana. Just ahead of the cold air, temperatures may reach the 50s to near 60 across northwest Louisiana and parts of East Texas, generally along and south of I-20. Not a lot of moisture for this cold air to work with, so a few showers possible, and on the backside of that front, as the colder air is coming on in, we might sneak in a couple snow flurries, McCurtain County, Oklahoma, parts of southwest Arkansas, but as you're going to see here, that is not going to really amount to anything. The biggest swath of some frozen precip should stay well north of the Arklatex. 4 o'clock into the afternoon, we've dropped to 28 in Shreveport. Temperatures will be falling at that point from Hemphill to Natchitoches to Ruston, and northern parts of the area may already be in the teens. We will see the clouds quickly clear heading into Thursday evening and Thursday night, and here's where we expect temperatures to bottom out of this cold snap by early Friday morning. Some single-digit numbers in lower teens across the Arklatex. Not quite as cold as we were February of 2021 either, but still, this is going to be a sharp cold snap coming on through. In addition to the cold, winds are really going to pick up with that colder air moving on in. Sustained winds 20 miles per hour and probably gusting around 30 behind our cold front as it moves through during the day on your Thursday. And again, that'll contribute to those very low and really kind of dangerous wind chill numbers through Thursday night and on into Friday morning. First Alert 7-day forecast, though, other than the cold, not too active weather-wise. We will see temperatures remain below freezing Friday, only at 27. Saturday, we start in the teens to around 20 again, barely above freezing. Back into the mid-30s for your highs. Christmas morning right now looks good, 22 in the morning, 40 in the afternoon. So cold, but otherwise quiet. As we work our way on into early next week, we will see those temperatures start to bounce back fairly quickly. In fact, we could be back in the 60s again by this time next week. The latest on your forecast always here on our website, KSLA.com, and on your smartphones with the KSLA First Alert weather app. I'll have the very latest details on the coming cold in your forecast on KSLA News 12 at 4, 5, 6, and 10. I'll see you then.